How is everyone? Today is actually, it is like 3:30 in the morning. Not a soul inside. Anyway, I don't like Garth Brooks. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, um, yeah, couldn't sleep. I have the next 2 days off, and I'm so excited about that. Let me get my squeaking chair situated. So yesterday when I got off work, I it was like 113 in my car when I got in after I walked across the parking lot. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is so hot. It's so hot. So, where could I go that was cool? You know what? I could go to Books a Million. They got a great air conditioning. I could also go to Michael's because it's right next door. So, which did I want to do? I did both because, why not? It was my Friday. I only work Sunday through Thursday, so I'm always off on Friday and Saturday unless they con me into working extra. And this new book had came out, and I love these dark art books. I have the whole collection, and this was the newest one. And I saw on my phone that Books A Million had it in stock. So I thought, they kind of let me down on the last one. They didn't have my cottage gore in, like they said, but I really think they did. I think they just didn't want to put out the effort to go find it for me. Anyway, took a chance, went in there, and did not see this on the shelf. But I ended up with it because there was a gentleman there and he was very kind and very nice and he went and found it for me. This is the new Dark Arts Dragon, a terrifying coloring book by Francis. I don't know what that is. Quartier. Anyway, this is a total book of dragons. Dive into a twisted magical realm of fancy creatures with 46 breathtaking coloring pages. And here's all the other ones that they have in this series. But this is all dragons. And it has some fine lines, some a little bit thicker. The paper, pretty good. So look at that dragon eye. I thought this would just be a good book. And I like this size book. They're easy for me to tote around with me if I get the urge to color. So yeah, I got this book, and this is a new release. I'm not going to do a full flip through of it unless there's someone out there that would like for me to. I would be more than glad to do that. All you have to do is drop me a comment. And sometimes I have a hard time seeing my comments, so I try to reply to everyone. If I do not reply right away, it's because I'm having trouble seeing the comments. And I've turned my notifications on, but you know, uh, I do the best I can. So just be patient with me as I learn. And so yeah, I was so excited because of course, I looked and found a couple of other books I want, which I'll show you in a minute. And when I got up to the checkout, the guy said, "Did you find everything you need?" And I said, "No, actually, I was looking for this." And I showed him on my phone, and he said, "Give me 1 minute." And he walked back and he went to the storeroom and he said that it was actually still on their cart in the back and it hasn't been brought out yet. But he went ahead and got me one. So I was very happy and I was very thankful and I gave him an attaboy just for going the extra mile. So I guess customer service is not dead as I previously had mentioned. Anyway, Dark Art Dragons. Now, this is going to be a rather long video unless y'all want me to chop it in two because, of course, it being 113 degrees in my car, which it was really like 104 was the actual temperature. I spent a little longer in there. And of course, I found things I needed, didn't need, wanted. Let me use the right phrase there. So I found some things I needed, and it had been a long week, and I needed some retail therapy. And And my husband spoils me rotten, so I found me this new journal, and it's starts in July of 2026, goes through 2027. It has all this places in the back for notes. The whole second half of this is notes. And then the front half is a calendar. It's a daily calendar. That's July. So we will flip over here to what is today, the 21st. So it would be right here. So I thought what I would use this for, and this is by Happy Planner. It's called Get Organized Organized by Happy Planner. I thought each day I can make a note of what I'm coloring, what I'm working on, any pages I did. I don't need all that other stuff. I just want to keep track of what I'm doing. So each day I could do my each page, and then back here in this note section, I could write down any buddy colors I'm doing because I have a tendency to forget what all I did. So I have to go back and read my messages to refresh my brain. But I can make notes back here and any other notes that I want to do, any video requests I get, because that they're going to come. Anyway, uh, but yeah, I thought this is just plain and simple. It's what I need. It's organized by Happy Planner. And this was like, oh, maybe $15. It's somewhere in that range. So I got that. And then in one of my other videos, when I was showing my forest and I think I showed my capybara cuties. I don't know which one. I think I showed my forest. Someone had commented that if I loved them books, I would love Spooky Cuties. And I do. Thank you so much. I had no idea this book existed. So, and look, it has stickers in the back. I love them. They're so cute. And I cannot wait to color in this book. This is the sweetest book. I think I even like it more than my capybaras, and I love the capybara one. But this one is so cute. This is like, look, it's like Russian dolls, but it's cats. The paper is great in this book. This is so sweet. I can't wait to get to color in this. This might be a focus book for this Halloween season. It's one of the Scholastica books. There is the number if you would like to order that. But yes, I thank you so much. And I forgot who recommended this, but I will put your name on the screen. And I am so, look at that little scarecrow. Is that not cute? Oh my gosh, I love it. Love it. It is one of my new favorite books. Also, the perfect size. I found another book there that I didn't know. This is the Urban Anna, and I have a couple of her other storefront. Um, and the Love in Paris or Paris in Love, what the Paris book. This is a whimsical world though. And these books are great. This is by an actual artist. So all of y'all that are worried about the AI, and I do try to pay attention. Some of them slip through. In those books, I don't really try to feature those or talk about those a lot. I use those for practice. So when I do get a good book that is by an actual illustrator, I am a little bit more confident, and I can feel good about coloring in that book. So any AI book that I may have inadvertently bought, I didn't do it on purpose. So, but this book, Stitch Bound, it has an illustration over here that the artist has actually colored. This is a watercolor book. And then she has the one over here for you to do. This paper is great. It's also, I love it. It's kind of like the cream ivory color. It's not a stark white color. But these are so pretty. These images. Um, this quality of this book is great. I love these Urban Anna books. So yeah, I mean, you wouldn't have to use watercolor in these. You could use pencil. You could, it's your book. You bought it. It's paper. You can do whatever you want to with it. Mary's Milk Bar. Oh my gosh, this is really cute, and I love these colors. These kind of muted. Some of them are kind of jewel tone, earth tone, but it's just a really cute book, and the quality I love. I love a good book. I love the quality of this book. What is this one? Oh my gosh, this must be like a ramen. Um, Looks like he's eating a bowl of ramen or something there. So yeah, and in the front, let's see, was it the front? Where did I see that? She kind of talks about, um, or maybe it's in the back. Somewhere I was seeing that she was talking about if you didn't have a big, oh, here, if you did not have a big selection of watercolors, she kind of gives you some tips here. I mean, these are just two colors that she's mixed together. And by just having those two colors and using different amounts of each one, she's able to come up with that whole palette. Here we've got blue and lemon yellow. Look at all the different colors that she's made with just those two colors. And then down here, one of my favorites, and I know a lot of people don't like yellow, but I do. And this cadmium yellow and scarlet, look at all those colors. So with just 6 colors here, she's been able to make that whole palette. And a lot of those colors is what you see in this book. So yeah, this is Urban Anna, and it is a whimsical world. And I found this at Books A Million. So I was very happy to have that. Another book I got, Comfy Cozy. And I am going to do a comparison, not of this one, but I have another book that I had ordered off Amazon, and then I seen the same book at, uh, it was Michael's, I believe. The quality, the difference is just astounding. Me and Amazon, we are broke. This is a Jade Summer Deluxe Edition, Comfy and Cozy. This paper is amazing. It's just, I mean, listen, listen to that. And it has tooth to it. These pages are just like the other Comfy Cozy. They're one-sided. These back here have got a black background. Where was I reading that? Oh, it tells you what's in here. There's over 40 black and white. There's 5 midnight pages for a bold, dramatic look, a coloring checklist, a color test page, 4 play with palette pages. She's got some in the front, copy my color pages with guide to guide your creativity, 2 play with patterns pages, and then practice and warm up pages so you can try out colors. This is amazing. And this book was $10.99, $14.99 in Canada. But yeah, this is so cute, and the quality, it is just, it's stitch bound, comfy cozy. But look at these illustrations. These little characters are so cute. This kind of stuff just makes me happy. I just love to look at these, and I cannot wait to color in these. This is going to be great. You can use your alcohol markers, um, anything in this book, but it's so cute. The front of the book, and this is what makes it the deluxe edition, which I know she puts these in all of them, the little coloring checklist where you can do different things and then check them off. But up here, she kind of gives you some tips and tricks. Here's Meet the Artist, so you can see that they are actually people. Before you start, this kind of gives you some tips on what to do. It tells you what art supplies you can use, alcohol markers, colored pencils, any kind of bonus supplies down here. She's got you a little up to date on that. She's put a color wheel in here with the primary, secondary, and complementary. Here's the play with patterns. and she kind of gives you some tips on that, gives you some ideas on what you can use. Here's your palettes. If you have trouble picking colors that you're not sure what would go together, she's gave you tips here on what to actually put together. Here's some more play with palettes. This is Copy My Colors. These are actually pages that are in the book, and she showed you how she colored them, so you can take some inspiration for that. If you have trouble, and that kind of gets you started, and then you can just go off on your own and do what you want to do. But I think this is a very cute book. Here's a test page if you're not sure what your color's going to do on this paper or whatever, and you don't want to mess your page up. Test it out on these pages. Here's a page you can practice your patterns on. Warm up. There's just some little bitty small victories. I'm sorry, I'm going to use that phrase. That you can color one of those, kind of get a little bit of practice in. And then look, she actually shows you how she draws if you wanted to add some to one of your pictures before you started coloring. So this is a deluxe edition, and it was only $10.99, which is not really that much more because you're going to pay like $9.99 on Amazon, and it's not near. Look how thick this book is. It's not near the book that you're going to get if you actually went to a brick and mortar store and bought the book. So I'm very happy to have that one. Let's see, what else do I have here? I bought some more. Now I didn't get let's see, I got this one yesterday. This is the Friendship Coloring Book. Immerse yourself in heartwarming images. And these are so adorable. It's like a single-sided book. This was only $7.97. And I do have the membership there. So I think I get 10% off, something like that, every book I buy. So anyway, these are just some cute little illustrations. It's got some inspirational quotes over here that you can follow. And this, I mean, it's just pretty simple. You have a lot of room if you wanted to practice on backgrounds or whatever, but I just thought this was a very cute little book, and I do like coloring little sweet animals. Look at those ducks. Isn't that cute? Life is an awful ugly place to not have a best friend. That's true. So, yeah, and this is all about friendship, and it's just a cute little book. You got different types of pictures. It's not just animals. A lot of it is, but there's other things. Got the girl and her horse there. But this is just it's just a cute little book. I mean, I couldn't pass it up just for you know a friendship coloring book. And then I got some more, and I got these. It wasn't yesterday. A couple of days ago, I went in there, and I went in there to find this one specific book, and I found these. So I just added them to my collection. I like these Cozy Colo. I've got a couple of these that I actually got them at Books a Million. But these are little. It's just a comfy, cozy thing. But they're a little bit more simpler. The paper is great. So this one is called Cozy Spooky, and it's getting ready for the upcoming season, and it's got little ghosts and little scarecrows. It's just a cute little book. And these are not as I know the comfy cozies, they're pretty simple pages anyway. These seem to be a little bit have even less illustrations. So I think these would be really good to practice in and do some patterns, and the paper is great. So oh my, look, there we go. There we go. And this is illustrated by Lily Paul Studio. So I thought that was a very cute little Halloween book. This is the book I went in there to find. Cozy Capybara by Coco Wyo. And again, this paper is unreal compared to what you get. I'm telling you what, Amazon paper, that is almost newspaper. That's like, I mean, it is thin. But this has tooth to it. It's thick. The lines are consistent. Um, and yeah, and I think capybaras are so cute. And so this is the one. Look at this. That's one I seen, and I think that's adorable. She's just chilling out there. But yeah, this is a cute little book. This is the one that I actually went in there to find. Then I seen those other ones, and I'm just a sucker. I couldn't pass them up. They're too cute. So I got this little capybara book, Cozy Capybara, Coco Wyo. I know some people have problems with Coco Wyo. It's I try to not involve myself in a lot of drama, and I'm older. I try to keep my life pretty, you know. This one is Jade Summer, Cozy Life. And I got this one at Books A Million. This is the Comfy series. Now, I did get Cozy Country, and I ordered that one from, you know, the place that I shall not name, also known as Amazon. And the difference in these two books is ridiculous. This is Jade Summer. The other one is Jade Summer, but it is nowhere near this quality. But I did pick this one up at Books A Million, Cozy Life. It is so cute. It has the cutest illustrations. These little animals, these little characters, they're just all just snuggly in their home. They're just relaxing, doing things. Look at those. Isn't that sweet? Little sweeties. So yeah, I got this one. Look at her. She is putting her face cream on. She's getting ready for the night. So yeah, I bought this one along with my capybaras. And one more book. Let's see, no, actually not. There's one more book. There's three more books. I got this one because I couldn't resist. I play Stardew Valley. Um, so I saw this one, Cozy Gamer, illustrated by Steve James. Adorable scenes to color featuring the coziest gaming. And these little characters, they're just, look at him. He's all set with his beanbag. There's one that, oh, they're fish. That could be actually Stardew Valley because you have to fish in there. So, yeah, I just thought I had not seen a book like this geared towards gamers. I do have that one, Gamer Kitties, but it's more of a coloring book. It's not a comfy cozy. This is the first one I've seen that was actually comfy cozy, and it's so cute. That little pig. They're all in their bedroom with their headsets on, and they're just playing. That one could be Stardew Valley because they're planting that food. So yeah, I thought this was very cute, and it'd be something just to relax and use some colors, play around in. And I don't think this one was, yeah, $5.99. So I couldn't pass up that one. And another one I got was the Cozy Corners. This is a collection. This is two books in one. It includes Cozy Corner and Comfy Corner. And I did not have either one of those, so wanted to pick this up. I think the one I have is the Cozy Cuties. This one was $14.99. I got this. Look how thick this book is. I got this at Books A Million. It's a Coco Wyo book. Again, the quality of this paper is unreal. It's just I can't believe how. I mean, it's wonderful. I was trying to see if this was Stitch. It looks glued. But look at this. Is this not cute? It's adorable. And I seen this book on I can't think of her name, but she does a lot of Ohuhu uh, test, and she had did the Ohuhu and Coco Wyo collab, and then Ohuhu did a collab with Jade Summer, and she had done both of those, and she had this book on there, and she was talking about it, and that's how I seen that you could get the two books in one book. And so I went to when I went to get my capybara book, I saw that they had this, and I went ahead and picked it up, and I'm so happy I did. And again, it doesn't go into the into the same depth that the Jade Summer does, but she does give you some tips up here for coloring and for patterns. It's early here, guys. So anyway, I got that book. Last book I got, and this is probably one that's gonna not set well with some people because I'm sure this is probably either Shutterstock or AI. But this book was $5, and I am on this Mandala kick that I I don't know. I just, I told you last time, jumped off the deep end and I just can't stop coloring them. So I got this book. It was $5, and with my discount, it was like four or something. I don't even remember. But I can sit there in my chair and just doodle on these and relax. I think I did start one actually when I took it out of the sack because I just couldn't wait. Yep, that one. I started that one. I just sit there and I was watching TV with my husband and colored that one in. But yeah, these are, and I like coloring floral. I like flowers. And I mean, $4. I can sit here. I could sit here and do a tag video and answer questions and talk and color this one. And but yeah, that was Flower Mandalas, $5 off the bargain rack, Books a Million, Page Publications. This was published in 2023. It doesn't really say if it's Shutterstock but I mean, you can tell by looking at it that it is. It's Shutterstock. So yeah, I got that book, and that's all I got from Books a Million. But then I've been wanting a watercolor palette, a skin tone. So I had looked on Michaels and they had this one, and I've never tried the Artist Loft. This is the Michaels brand, but this is the skin tone. Um, let's see, somewhere it said skin tone on here, but I don't know. But anyway, this is the portrait palette of theirs. So I went ahead and went in there. It said they had this in stock. So I ran into Michael's and got this. And I'm sure it's, you get what you pay for, but, I'm good. It's not like I'm at the Lou. That's that place I was talking about. None of my art will never hang in the Lou, so it really doesn't matter. So yeah, this is a portrait tone colors. And I got this. It was $21 regularly. Here's the colors that you get in there. But I had some Michaels rewards, and I had a 30% off coupon on regular priced items. So I think by the time I got this, it was like $14 by the time they took off everything. But I thought this would be great for me to mess around with, practice with, learn with. It goes from the darker to the lighter shades. And then I did pick me up a new brush. I like these brushes. I get these at Michael's and I've got several of them. This is a watercolor brush and it's the Winsor & Newton. This is the size 6. Look at that. Trimming them off because I know they're not gonna. I should have opened this before I picked this one, but it's flawed, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, this is a size 6, and I like the size 6. They fit good in my hand. You can cover a pretty big space with them, but also the tip you can just get right into the thing. So if I could only have one brush, I would get a round size 6. That's my favorite. I'm not going to stick that back on there because it's it's already frayed out a little bit, so we'll trim that off. But yeah, I went ahead, picked this up, the skin toned Artist Loft, and I'll do a video using this so you can kind of see the quality of it. There's the colors that you get. You get lamp black, chestnut, light apricot, sepia, medium brown, light umber, honey beige, peach, pale terracotta, raw sienna, Van Dyke brown. And, it doesn't have my skin tone on there because my skin tone is like uncooked chicken. So I don't know exactly what I would have to use to paint a self-portrait. But anyway, I stopped in Michael's, wanted this, got this, and I was making my way to the checkouts to pay for my 2 items, and lo and behold, Michael's is having a clearance, and they're having like 70% off. Hang on, I got to get a drink. This is giving me dry mouth just talking about this because I almost went into, uh, hyperventilation. Michael's had this big section. It was started at an end cap and then it went over into one of their middle aisle shelves that they put stuff on, and it said clearance. And oh my god, I I lost it right there. That's all I needed to hear. So let me show you the first thing I got. And I looked at the prices on these on other things. I got this Tombow marker case. This holds all 108 colors. Let me show you what it does because it's fancy. The lid latches on, take that off, and then this is like it folds out for you to put it on your desk. You can do it any way you want to. And I've got my Tombows right here. I hadn't put them in here yet, so but I mean, yeah, look at that. It's going to be fantastic. And I've looked at this before and it was $34. And I was like, $34? So I seen this on their clearance thing and I thought someone had picked it up and put it there by mistake. And it was not a mistake. I got this for $10. It's $34 on Amazon. $32.99 is what it was at Michael's, and I paid $10. $10. And this is the Tombow brand. It's going to hold all 108 of my markers. I just couldn't. I just had to put it in the basket. They had several of them. So if you live in my area, or if you have a Michael's close to you, I'm sure they're probably all the same. I don't guess you have to put markers, Tombows in there. You can put anything you want in here, but I'm going to put my Tombows in that. That I thought was a steal of a deal. So I got that. And then while I kept looking at the rack there, I found all kinds of stuff. I found these. And I've priced all these on Amazon. This is the Faber-Castell. You get 6 Pitt pens. This is the Harvest collection, and they are regular $22.49, and these were marked down to $8. $8 for 6 pens. So that makes them just a little over $1 a piece. And this is an actual price. I looked these up on the Faber-Castell website, and these have all the fall colors in there. I don't have any idea why they're clearing them out this time of year, but I didn't care because I reaped the reward. I love Pitt pens. Look at these colors. Look at that orange. I love that. What color is that? That is orange glaze. This one is dark chrome yellow. This is one of my favorites right here. India red. I use this a lot of time if it calls for a red brown. I use that because it's got a lot of brown tone to it. This one is green gold. This one is earth green. And this one is ultramarine. But yeah, I got this package of Pitt pens for $8. I was so thrilled. I couldn't get them in my basket fast enough. So I got to this, and the next thing let me get these back in here. Then I'll join them in with the rest of their family because they've got a family here now. You have found a home, little guys. Next thing, I found this one. These are 8 Artist Pens Classic. And I don't, what size are these? Because these say .07. Does this have a size on it? No, it just says B. I don't know. But anyway, I seen these. And these are regular $36.99. And I verified that on the Faber-Castell website. These were $13. I got 8 pens for $13. This is, it says classic. So let's see what these colors are going to look like. But these look bigger to me. I don't know. Maybe those ones are, and maybe those aren't. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to put that back in there. I don't want to deal with that. But this one is, no, this is B. This is the same. Probably just 2 of these are bigger. But I got this one, and it is black. This one is dark sepia. This one is sangrini. I got a white one, and this one is warm gray, number 3. This one is warm gray, number 4. And then this one is black, but this one says 0.7. Oh, look. This will be perfect for my color by numbers to color in the, would you stop saying, Karen? I'm going to make a jar over here, and every time I say, I'm going to put a quarter in it. This one is brown. That would be good to outline, or when I do my color by numbers, I could use this to fix my mistakes. But yeah, I got those, the classic colors, $13, and they're regular $36. Can you believe it? I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. And another thing I got, Faber-Castell. These are the Gold Faber Sketch Dual Markers Kawaii Collection. And I don't have any of these. These were $18.99 originally, and I gave $7. Alcohol-based ink. So I don't know. I like Faber-Castell, so I don't know about these. They kind of look like Tombows, maybe. Maybe a comparison to Tombows. But for, what else is in there? Oh, good God. Why would I want to do a chart? Oh, I guess this is if you collect the whole thing, you can keep a track of it, but I'm not going to do that. There's that, and here is some instructions in every language known to man. There's a list of all the colors you can get. No, we don't care about that. We're just going to put them over there. Trash. Anyway, these are probably what they would compare to Tombows. But this is the Kawaii collection. And I got, what is this one? Light magenta, water blue, fresh bamboo. This one is dull beige red. Huh? I can't compute that in my head. I'm going to have to look at that one real quick. Let's get out my little Harry Potter sketch. Oh, you know, I would call that anything but dull beige red. Anyway, I guess everybody has to have a name. And then this one is cadmium yellow. That's my favorite yellow. And this is a middle purple pink. Middle purple pink. Okay, yeah, sure. But yeah, these are pretty good. They've got that brush tip on the end. This one is a thin one. Oh, okay. I like these. But I saw this there and I didn't have any of them, and I thought this would be good to try. So these are the Gold Faber Sketch Marker. Uh, yeah, I got those on the clearance, and I was so happy. Another thing I got, and I don't know why I did these, but you know, they was on sale and they wanted to come home with me. So these are the Winsor and Newton sketching pencils. They were a regular $11.99. I got $7, 6 pieces in here. You get graphite, white charcoal, medium charcoal, hard charcoal, and sepia. So yeah, these are, whoops, graphite pencils. Oh look, they come in a case. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but I didn't want to leave them behind. No man left behind. So I brought them home too because I can use these to shade and mess around with, and I can say I have them. I'm gonna tell y'all what. Yeah, these fingernails, they make your hands look good and all this and that. They kind of protect my nails at work because my hands, I have to wash them and be in water so much, but you can't do jack crap with them. Anyway, here we go. This one, oh, these are like nothing, like light. If we didn't have gravity, this would be floating. Let's get out my handy dandy harps. I don't know what that means, but okay. Oh yeah, this is like a this is like if you were a real artist and you were going to draw something. But I could see you could use these for shading. They kind of feel like a pastel, like these pencils over here. These, what are these? Panda Fly. These are, well, it's because they say charcoal, Karen. Duh. It's the same thing. It's a charcoal pencil. It's the same. But yeah. So yeah, I got them. Don't know what I'll ever do with them, but I got them. I got them. So there's that. And then that's not all. It's not all because I was bargain shopping. What else do I have over here in Michael's? Let's see. What is that? Is that all? And then I have that. Oh no, it's not all. Oh my God, Becky, would you look what else she bought? I got these. Did I only get 3? Only. Did I only get 3? No, as a matter of fact, I didn't only get 3. Feels like there's another one in there. There is. Okay. I got these. Now, I bought this one the other day. This is the metallic green ink. And they had a bunch of these and they marked them down. This one was this this one is iridescent deep blue. Look at that blue. Is that not pretty? How pretty is that? Let me shake that up a bit. Oh, what am I doing? Where is my FOMO? Here it is. Okay. There we go. Anyway, this one is iridescent blue, deep blue, and it was marked down. It was $12.49, marked down to $5. So yeah, that okay, I know what that is. That must have been open and it's leaking. And I was in such a clearance frenzy, I didn't realize that. Anyway, I got that blue one to go with my green one that I got the other day for $12. And then I got this one for $5. And then another one I got, and this is an iridescent. This is amethyst, and I gave $5 for this one. I'm not going to break out the FOMO thing because my husband's trying to sleep. He doesn't need to hear me in here being a mad scientist. Yeah, this one's amethyst, and I gave $5 for that one. And now these two, and I probably have these somewhere, but these were $8.99 originally, marked down to $3, and they had all kinds of colors. This is just the ones that I picked up. I got me a white. This is the India ink, and this is the India ink, and this is in orange. So look at that. Isn't it pretty? I thought coming up for Halloween, that is going to do me good. And then this white, I can use this to make, any of these colors lighter. I could use this to highlight with a very fine, thin brush. But yeah, $5. This one wasn't. That's the one I bought the other day. These two iridescent ones were $5 a piece, regular 12. These were $3 a piece, regular 9. And that, like I said, they had all kinds of colors sitting there. This is just the ones that I picked out and added to my collection. So we're almost done. Almost done. I got these. These are the Michaels brand Artist Loft, and these are like the Sakura Jelly Rose. These are regular $16 a pack, and I got the glitter ones. They were $7, and the pastel ones were $9. And you get 10 in each pack. So that's little. This one is cheap. This one is under $1 a pen. So let's try one of these out and see what they're like. I've never used one of the Michael brands. I love the Sakura brand. I've got a lot of those. Uh, I love to use them for highlighting and embellishments. Uh, yeah, so, and when I find those, if I find a good set I don't have, I go ahead and pick those up. Ooh, these are triangle. Oh, I love triangle. Triangle just fits my hand better. It doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't give me that divot right there. So let's see. Oh, Tora Perry. This one is a pink, a hot pink looking color. Look at that. It's skipping because it's probably junk. Maybe it's just not warmed up yet, Karen. Don't give everything a chance. Yeah. Oh, that'll work. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Good. Let's try this glitter one. This one looks kind of maybe red or dark orange or oh, the glitter. It's good. That is real good. That shine and sparkle. What other color are we going to try here? Let's try this. Let's give black a try. We never. Oh, there's a gold one too. Let's see what it's going to do. Let's try black here. Because I got to where I really. Oh, yes. Yes, ma'am. $7. That's a very good. Look. My poor little hairy book. Well, I've got some glue. And then this is the gold. Come on, gold. Don't let us down. Don't be the weakest link. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Okay, well, it's trying. You got to give it a E for effort. Oh, it looks pretty good. Yeah, there's those. So yeah, $7 and $9. Uh, not sticking them back in there. I'm gonna stick them on something anyway. I'll just put them over here. Clean off your desk, Karen. You got too much junk piling up. You're fixing to have an avalanche over here. Okay, let's put Harry back here because Harry can't. He's wounded. I bought this. This wasn't on sale. Wasn't on. That was all of my. Was it all? Let me look. Yes, yes, that was all of my sale bargains that I got, which I think I got a lot, and I was very happy with myself. But I got these because I've been wanting these gray scales. Um, I don't know why, but I just got it in my head that I didn't have enough gray scale colors, and Tombow had this package. These were $21, and I used my 30% off, so I ended up paying like, I don't know, 14 or 15 for them. But yeah, I thought I could use these to highlight and not highlight, but do some shading. And I like Tombow colors. So I got this grayscale pen set. And then I got, we're almost done, y'all. Hang on. Hang on. I got, what did I get? This. And this is the book. When I find the other one, if I would, oh, here we are. So this is the book that I got at Michael's. This is another one of the Jade Summer Airy Cozy Eras. And this is the deluxe edition. And it's another one that is on the really great paper, stitch bound. Got all the different little characters and everything in here. It's got all of the instructions in the front as far as color palette suggestions, what to use, how to use it, patterns, same as the other one. But this is the Cozy Era. Okay, this book I got at Michael's, and I paid $10.99 for this book. Now, this is the book that I already had that I bought from Amazon when it first got popular. Notice it has two staples in it. Two staples. Now, this is the same book. Look at the difference in the thickness. This is the Amazon, and this is the one I got at Michael's. Now, this one does have the extra pages in the front just to give you encouragement, inspiration, and some practice. But still, this is the actual color book, and it is way thicker. This one, the paper is ridiculous. Look at all these blank pages you got back here. And it's just like, it's like newspaper. Two staples, newspaper, prints. The pages are not even, I mean, let me find this page and I'll show you the difference in the pages. What are they doing? Like a boy band singing. There, right there. Okay, look at the difference in these pages. See the difference in the color? This one, if you push it down like this, you can see the illustration behind it. The paper is so thin. You push this one down like that, you are not seeing nothing. That is the difference in the paper. This one is thin. It's gonna bleed through. You're gonna it. There's just a world of difference in this one. This one, the lines don't even. They're not even as crisp as they are over here. It's just, I mean, same image, just totally different quality. So this is the one that I got. I'm going to encourage everyone to shop local, support your stores, and tell Amazon this is not acceptable to have this kind of paper. And I mean, 2 staples, and this one over here is stitch bound. And I paid $10.99 for that book. And this book I paid $9.99 for, $1 more. And I got such a better quality book for $1 more. I'm sorry, I got all this stuff stacked up on my desk here. I've got to do some cleaning and some organizing in here. And I'm not going on a rant against Amazon. Yes, I am. But, just look at the difference right here. Look at the difference. So I will not be buying any more Amazon. I will be, if I can't get it at my local store, I will order it from my local store and have it shipped there. You can get free shipping if you ship to the store. If you're a member of Books A Million, you get free shipping plus a discount. So I'm going to try to get that. Is that over there? I don't know. Anyway, keep your keep your focus, Karen. One more thing I got, and I was so happy to see this. I don't know if any of y'all have any of the Jane Madej books. She is so inspirational, and her illustrations. She's an actual person. She does her illustrations. They're all inspiring. They're all beautiful. She has came out with Get Creative 6, which is another one of my favorite publishers. Thunder Bay Press, Get Creative 6. If I find one of their books, I really like them. Jane Madej, that is her publisher. She came out with a couple of Comfy Cozy books, The Best Day Ever and Friends Forever. And these were so cute. I got these at Michael's. I could not pass them up. These are actual stickers in the back here. She gives you a page of stickers you can color and put in your pictures. But look at these. The line art is not as bold as in like a Bold and Cozy or one of the other ones, but this is her typical illustrations. And look at these characters. They are adorable. This one is Friends Forever, and you have all these little animals and creatures out. They're doing happy things. Look, they're going riding on the turtle. The snail's pulling the mouse in a wagon. Her just the way she draws is, look at these faces. Look how happy all these little animals are. You cannot color in one of her books and be in a bad mood. They are, and she has several books. She has all of the larger books, and I have some of them. I don't know where they are right now, but this is the cutest book, and the quality is great. The paper's great. She's got some, there's one that she's colored, inspiration. She's got some coloring tips in the front of the book. Jane Madej, Get Creative 6. That one is the Friends Forever. And this one is The Best Day Ever. And this is the one that caught my eye. I love it. And then I got to looking and I found that one, and it was so cute. This one also has stickers in the back. You can color, put them on these pages, other pages. Look at, he's just wore out reading the paper, fell asleep. Um, there they are getting married. Isn't that a pretty picture? But yeah, this is the best day ever. All these little animals are just having a fantastic day. Um, so yeah, these. If you don't have any of her books, just Google her. Look her up. I know. Books A Million sells a lot of her books. I think I have one of her. Let me see if I can find one of her larger books. I thought I had one over here, but I may not. Uh, but if I can't find it, I'm still working on that book collection, y'all, and that's going to happen one of these days. I'm right now trying to catch up on my buddy colors and work on my Creative Haven uh, books, and that's going pretty good. But right now, right off the bat, I don't see. I've got my books all disorganized, trying to get them into a place where I can do a video for y'all. But yeah, these two books, Jane Madey, The Best Day Ever, Friends Forever, that's what I'm going to end this video on because I have made some friends just no longer than I've been doing this. And y'all are lovely people. Dawn sends me a sticker, good morning, and Jen is such a sweetheart. Erica, I love you. You are such an inspiration in your coloring. I just watch you grow and grow and grow, and I love that. And MJ, you are wonderful. I just love getting messages from all of y'all, your comments. It just makes me happy. And I just want to say thank y'all for all of the comments, all the subscribers that my channel has grown like 3 times what it was, which I thought it would never do. But anyway, I'm going to get off here, quit rambling. I hope y'all have a very cool day. I would love it if it would get under triple digits here. It is so hot that it is just nauseating to be outside. So I'm going to try to stay in today, and I'm going to try to do some coloring, and I'm going to try to work with some of my new pens here and some of my new inks, and I'm going to put my combos in my new box. And yeah. So anyway, I love all y'all. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed and you would like to, just hit the subscription button. It's free. It helps me out. Makes my little southern heart happy. So I hope y'all have sharp pencils and let's color the world. Bye-bye.